Abby from Make Life Your Own Way, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. I feel like it just gets more ridiculous the more I do it. But anyways, in front of you is last week's makeup basket. I will have that link down below if you happen to miss it. I did say in last week's video that I wasn't sure if I was going to do a get ready with me with this basket or just go ahead and pick a new basket, but I've really enjoyed this one, but I'm ready to switch it up a little bit. So here we are with a basket instead of a get ready with me, and I think you guys enjoy the baskets more anyway, so you know, it's a win-win. So I'm actually going to hold on to this basket. It's Wednesday. I'm going to hold on to it for 2 more days, and then I will actually put it away. So I'm just going to set these products to the side. But if you want to see the products that I am going to pull, then just keep watching. Here we go. Before I put this basket away, I just kind of want to highlight some products or talk about some products with you guys. So this Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer, I really enjoy it, but let me tell you, in my experience, it did not mix well with the 204, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I don't know what it was, but it's like the two, I think that both of them were too hydrating slash glowy, so it made my face look pretty oily by the end of the day. And I have really dry skin, so that it takes a lot for my skin to look oily. Also, I really enjoyed using this NYX Ultimate palette. This one is in warm neutrals. Not quite the same as the Naked Heat like I talked about last week, but I got a lot of warm, like orange looking eyeshadow looks out of it. So it fulfilled that for me. NYX has another Ultimate palette coming out that looks even more so like the Naked Heat palette, and it's only $18. I obviously don't know what the quality is because I don't have it, but if it's anything like the one I pulled last week, then it's going to be awesome. But anyways, those were really the only products I wanted to talk about. So, this Becca Sun Chaser palette is absolutely amazing. I really used this a lot. The bronzer, it's good. I haven't truly bonded with it, but I don't dislike it. But the blush and that highlight, give it to me, child. Give it to me, child. And that's the Opal highlight. So it's a classic you can buy at any time. But anyways, I am going to sit these products to the side, and then we're going to go through and pick next week's basket. Okay, I'm only going to keep a couple of products in from last week. So the first thing I'm going to keep in, this is the NARS Creamy Custard Concealer. Since it is just a sample size and it's my summer color, I do want to go ahead and keep this for the next week and probably the upcoming weeks. I have the Fit Me Maybelline Setting Powder in 125. This is the Set and Smooth, not the matte. And as you can see, I'm trying to pan that. So I'm going to keep this going, and I'm trying so hard to not buy another pressed powder until I have completed that one as like my treat to myself. This is the Milani Easy Brow and Zero Soft. Gonna go ahead and keep this in. And then these 2 mascaras, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep them in. It's the Hypnose Drama by Lancome, and then also the Essence I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. I do really like this, and I think it does good volume. The only thing I would say is it's very clumpy in the tube. Some people don't like that. I don't particularly mind it because it doesn't transfer on to make clumpy eyelashes. But yeah, those are the few products I'm going to keep in. The next few are going to be completely new to the basket. Okay, every week I always kind of think about products I want to pull for the upcoming week, but I'm never actually sure, but I have some thoughts in my head. So as you can tell, I've rearranged yet again my makeup collection. I've kind of been going back and forth between wanting a larger collection, but then versus wanting to simplify everything in my life. And I don't know. I can't decide. So right now I'm thinking about a smaller collection, but then my fears of it having too small of a collection would be I can't do weekly makeup baskets because you would just see me rotate like the same handful of products. So I don't know. I think the size I have is good, and if I just keep rotating in and out products and panning products and that kind of thing, it'll be fine. But speaking of simplifying my life, I am trying a capsule closet, on my Instagram at Make Life Your Runway with 1_. It's always linked in the description box. So if you want to follow that journey, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. But I'm just trying to find simplicity in my life, and I don't want to say the word minimalism, because I do like trying new stuff and I like getting new stuff, but I don't want my life to be controlled by that. So I do always want to have like nice, like new clothes or new makeup, but I don't want that to control my life, if that makes any sense. So I always want to make sure that I have it all under control as far as spending habits and what I'm actually keeping in my house. So with that said, I went ahead and rearranged my makeup. So it was like in 4 drawers, 3 or 4 drawers, I forget now, but now it is just in 2 drawers. So this is all the face products, everything from foundation, powder, bronzer, highlighter, concealer, everything is in here. So I do have the foundation, the Pro Glow, because I am panning it, but I want to try a different primer with it. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the Maybelline. This is the Blur and Illuminate. This might do the same thing as the hydrating one from Laura Mercier, because it's kind of like the same product, but we're going to go ahead and try it and see how I like it. So that will be the primer for the week. I have a concealer and I have setting powder, but I do actually, okay, so here we go. I want to pull like favorite products, or products that were favorites. Like I think it was like March or something. I forget exactly when. I was using the same products nonstop, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like I need to rotate it out. Like I have other products. But then I kind of got out of the habit of using those products, so I kind of want to pull them back in. So the first thing is this Wet n Wild. This is the Mega Glow Contouring Palette, and this one is in Dulce de Leche. Mine is broken, and as you can see, I've used quite a bit of product. You probably can't see it, but I want to use this as an under eye setting powder and then bronze a little bit with the other like contour bronzer side. And I've actually have never used that side as a bronzer. I've only used it as a contour, which it is great for that. So I'm going to pull in the Rimmel Natural Bronze. This is waterproof bronzing powder, and this one is in 021 Sunlight. It's fairly new to my collection, and I haven't pulled it very often, but I know that I do really enjoy this bronzer. So, sorry my arm's reaching across. I'll have to go the other way. The other thing right here is Marc Jacobs. This is the Kink and Kisses Air Blush, and I said when I got it, it's gorgeous, and I hate to say it's gorgeous because it's so expensive. What is it, almost $50, maybe closer to $42? I don't know, it's somewhere in that range. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to use this blush this week, and only this blush, actually. I like how it's going to be sitting on top of all of this drugstore makeup. Like, that's just beautiful. Because it's real life. Like, some people can have more higher end, but the majority of people, we got a drugstore with some nice higher end products sprinkled in here and there. But anyways, for highlight, I want to go back to this one. This is the Essence Pure Nude. This one is in Be My Highlight 10, which I'm pretty sure is the only one they have. You guys know I was like hooked on this for a while, so I need to go back to that for sure. Okay. What else do I want? Okay, I know I just said that Marc Jacobs was going to be my only blush, but I want to pull another one. And Bare Minerals, the one. This one, I really enjoy. Like, when I put it on my cheeks, it's like, oh my gosh, why don't I use this all the time? But I don't. So I want to pull this and give it all the love this week. And I think that is actually, oh yeah, this highlight, I'm going to pull this too. This is Tarte Exposed Highlight. This one is similar to the Be My Highlight by Essence in the sense that it's very natural, but you can build it up for some intensity. So I do enjoy this highlight. And I want to tell you guys, I put it on Instagram, but I panned that Tarte It was like the holiday smaller size of a blush. I feel so proud. So now in my time on YouTube, I panned the NYC Sunny Bronzer, which took a long time, very long time, and then a Tarte Mini Holiday Blush. So I kind of want to challenge myself to pan a highlight. Like, that's just crazy to me. But it'd probably have to start off small with this Highlight 01 by Laura Mercier, since this is just like a deluxe size sample. But just food for thought, things I'm thinking about. Alright, so that is everything for this drawer, so we're going to go on down to the eye drawer. Okay, so here is the eye drawer. There's like no rhyme or reason to what's happening in here. And the palette that I really want to pull, I was kind of going through this to see if there was anything I wanted to declutter or anything like that. And the only one that I pulled to the side was this Love in Paris by NYX. I go back and forth on this all the time, so we're just gonna sit it back, and we'll decide another day. Let's not make these big decisions today. But just trying to think. Okay, so I'm just all over the place. Just follow the logic, okay? Just follow the logic. Jen from Glam Moms did this thing with her eyeshadow palettes where she spent, I don't know how many months it was, but she would go through each palette one at a time, and until she got through all of them. And as she went through, she would decide like if she wanted to declutter them, or like what her thoughts were, or if they're going to stay in her collection, that kind of thing. So I think it would be good to do that with my palette drawer, is to go through and work through it one at a time. And even if I decide to keep like everything that's in this drawer, at least I have had used each thing, if that makes sense. So the palette that I really want to pull is my Tarte one that is like a mismatch of products. Like these right here remind me of the Urban Decay Naked Heat. Those are Makeup Geek shadows. This one is Bitten, and this one is Morocco, and then this is Anastasia Beverly Hills in Pink Champagne. I love everything in here. A couple blushes. This was the City Color one. I tried panning and busted, but I really enjoy the color, so I wanted to keep it. This is an Old Wet n Wild one. This is a Mary Kay one. But I have pulled already 2 blushes, and this is a highlight from Ofra that came in Ipsy a long time ago. I don't know what kind it is. I feel like maybe next week I will remember that this has so many blushes in it and pull it then. So I'm going to hold off on this, but I was trying to think about like how do I want to do this, or where do I want to start, because they're kind of just thrown in here. And so I think I'll just work from this corner, and I don't know. I thought about just putting the palettes in a different drawer after I've used them, but I don't really know if I have space for that. Maybe I'll just sit them back here once I've used them. Can I do that? Let's do that. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and sit them back there once I've gone through them. So the first thing that I want to go through, I've been thinking about lately, is this is the Lorac Pro 3. Yeah. I have 2 and 3, and the third Mega Pro, which is for sale again. It's this white one at the bottom. It's at Ulta again. I really recommend it. But anyways, I've been thinking about this palette in particular because of this terracotta shade. I just really like mustard shades, and it's like a brown mustard. It probably looks more brown to you guys. Maybe. And I really like this amethyst color. This is totally like 1,000 degrees away from the Naked Heat palette, Urban Decay. But I want to go ahead and pull this. It's been a while since I've pulled it. I go back to work, oh my god, next week, and this will be just like a nice neutral easing into work makeup again. I'm gonna have to like organize this so that the drawer will close, but I think you guys, you're picking up what I'm putting down. For lip products, I'm gonna use, this is Lust for Blush by Maybelline. Bought this a while ago just because of the hype on YouTube. This is what it looks like, but I don't think I've ever really used it that much. So it's so pretty. It's like this purple mauve color, which is like my go-to colors for lips. And then this is Too Faced Melted Metal, and this one is in Melted Dream House. So I bought this from TJ Maxx for like, I don't know, it was so cheap, like $5. And I'm not convinced I particularly enjoy this color on me, so I mostly just want to decide if I want to keep it or declutter. Actually, I have a lipstick I think this might sit pretty on. Let me grab it real quick. I can't find it. It was a Milani one that was like that same pink color. Did I declutter it? I'll have to go back through my lip drawer and see if I decluttered it. Okay, for nails, I did yard work and all my nails broke, so I didn't end up painting them. So I'm going to keep out the one I pulled last week because I didn't do my toenails either. But this is Jaded by Sally Hansen. But since my nails are short again, I wanted to put press on nails on again. These are Impress nails. This particular one is in Girl in Mirror. These are my oldest set of Impress nails that I own. I really think they're cute with the donuts and the cookies. I was really into these last summer. I kept up with them. I really enjoyed them. And I don't know what happened. I think I just didn't want to deal with it. So I'm gonna try to bring it back. Let's see if I can make it happen. I can get about 5 to 6 days of use out of them. They're still wearing okay, but I'm just over it by that time that I just take them off myself. And I do use an additional glue with these. These do come with like a stickiness on the back, but I do add glue because the stickiness is like, it's like a strip, but it doesn't sit tight around the cuticles. So it's up to you to use an extra glue, but I find it helpful. But yeah, that is everything for the week. Let me put the basket together. Alright, so I think we have a good basket. It's a mix of high-end and drugstore products, a mix of favorites, mostly old favorites. Let's see how I know a lot of them I'm still going to love, so there's not really going to be an element of surprise for next week. And I will go ahead and pull a basket for next week, because I just since I'll be wearing my makeup every day again, I just get bored with the same products over and over. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I posted my Empties video last week, and I'm very behind on comments. I apologize. I love all of you for leaving comments, and I'm sorry to leave you hanging. I will go through and catch up on those. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I love doing this. It's just for fun. So it's really a nice stress relief to me, and I just love it. So thank you all for spending time with me and allowing me to share this passion with you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!